For the first time in years, Amanda Hodson and Mary Beth Arnold visited their childhood church.
I'm terrified to be here, but it's important.
It was here at Heritage Baptist Church in Mansfield both women say they were sexually abused as teens. They returned last month to break their silence.
I have proof, I have dates, I have letters he wrote to me.
Armed with diaries, online conversations, and pictures from the past, they walked into the Mansfield Police Department, confident for the first time in 15 years someone would listen. That's because the church member they say abused them, Benjamin Cole, is now behind bars, a convicted sex offender who pled guilty in March to online solicitation of a minor.
Oh my gosh, everybody's going to believe me. Finally.
Though they hadn't spoken in years, Amanda emailed Mary Beth.
And she said, "I know what happened to you. It happened to me too."
When the alleged abuse began, Cole was 19. Mary Beth was 13.
At church, he would ask me to meet him away from people in hidden places, and he would grope me. And I thought I loved him, and I was scared, and I didn't know what to do.
When the church learned what was happening, Mary Beth says she was put in counseling.
They told me that I was a pretty girl and that boys would like me, and I needed to be more careful.
And there's one instruction she says church leaders clearly gave her.
Not talk about it. I remember they were just saying, "Don't talk about this, we're taking care of it."
But Amanda says the church did nothing to prevent Cole from targeting her soon after. She was 14 when she says Cole, then 20, started stalking her.
So he would make me come stand at the window and prove to him that I was inside my house.
Amanda said he would find her at her sister's home and force her to engage in sex acts.
He would make me touch him. And he feels so gross.
When she tried to refuse, she says he'd threatened to kill her family, once flashing a pocket knife, another time a gun.
And I remember that was the night that I was like, I'm gonna die.
When she finally told her parents, she says they turned to church leaders too.
I remember being told that this wouldn't have happened if I hadn't disobeyed my parents. And they also told me to start changing what I was wearing.
Both women say they were left feeling at fault.
Intense, intense shame. Like, so much guilt, so much shame. Like, I wanted to hurt myself.
I wanted to die every single day. Every time that I had to see him, I wanted to die.
But today they believe there are more victims because of the failure to report their abuse to police.
People knew, and adults knew, and the church knew, and it was covered up.
When we found church elder Larry Vincent at home, he said the church did report cases involving Cole to law enforcement. Court records confirm Cole was charged in 2003 for sexual assault of a child for what appears to be yet another alleged victim. A Tarrant County grand jury returned a no bill, declining to indict him. But Mary Beth's parents say church members were never aware of that case or a condition of Cole's bond barring him from unsupervised contact with any child under 17 years of age.
Could have been warned of a danger that existed.
The Arnolds do remember Mary Beth getting in trouble with church leaders, although never being fully informed on why.
She had an email account that we didn't know about. It was treated like that was the major issue of the events.
They say they were also told to keep quiet, something they now regret.
And we would go under the authority of the elders, and they said, "Don't talk," and so we didn't talk. We never thought, wait a minute, this is our daughter. They can't tell us what to do with her. It might have prevented, a lot of other people getting hurt and victimized along the way.
Mary Beth and Amanda are now ready for the world to know their story and the truth about the church they say kept it all silent.
They are culpable for what happened to me, what happened to Amanda, what happened to who knows how many other people. They are culpable, and they need to be held accountable.
Failure to report sexual assault of a child is a crime here in Texas, but it has a 2-year statute of limitations on it. So Mansfield Police will not have the option of filing that charge in this case, although someone in the department told me they did look into it. The women are now talking to an attorney about the possibility of filing a lawsuit.